Dan yang terakhir, install aplikasi yang berkaitan jika diminta buat demikian. Okay, next. Okay, peringatan mesra. Semasa sesi berlangsung, penonton boleh mengajukan soalan di ruangan chat pada YouTube. Okay, boleh typekan aja, boleh typekan dalam bahasa Inggeris lah. Nanti saya akan terus bacakan. Okay, tolong translate saya siap kalau boleh. Okay, yang seterusnya soalan pada ruangan chat akan dipilih secara rawak untuk dijawab oleh penceramah. Okay, dan sesi soal jawab rasmi akan dibuka 10 minit sebelum sesi berakhir. So, boleh tanya sebab kita nak dapat penceramah pada hari ni agak susah sebenarnya. Okay, saya nak dapatkan sesi beliau agak susah. So, boleh tanyakan soalan. Okay, so seterusnya isi maklumat dalam Google Form, kemudian jawab 5 soalan kuis mudah bagi melayakkan anda mendapatkan sijil. Seterusnya selepas submit, jangan lupa terus tutup form anda. Anda akan terima pautan berkehadiran SPL KPM untuk diisi. Ini untuk guru-guru KPM lah. Dan yang terakhir, pautan kehadiran akan diberikan pada ruangan chat nanti. Okay, so stay tune lah sampai akhir nanti sehingga pukul 5 nanti. Okay, kelayakan untuk mendapatkan e-sijil penyertaan. So jawab 5 soalan kuis tadi. Markah minima ialah 3/5 mesti jawab sekurang-kurangnya betul 3 daripada 5 soalan. Okey, tempoh diberikan hanya 1 jam selepas tamat sesi webinar. Syarat-syarat utama menerima sijil penyertaan telah melengkapkan borang maklumat balas, perlu mendapat 60% markah kuis, dan yang ketiga syaratnya ialah telah mendaftarkan kehadiran SPL KPM. Jika anda layak, sijil akan dihantar melalui email anda dalam tempoh seminggu selepas sesi webinar. Seminggu okey, kena ingat tu. Okey. So, ini untuk next session kita punya webinar. Okey, pada 2 November nanti hari Isnin. Okey, penceramahnya daripada SK Taman Bukit Indah juga. Okey, ini pewaris inilah. Okey. Aduh. Okey, dan moderatornya ialah Cikgu Noremi daripada SSTP JPN Johor. Okey, so stay tune pada pukul 2.30 petang hingga 3.30 petang nanti. Okay, so before we proceed, okay, I'm going to use English for now. Okay, so before we proceed to our webinar, we have here is Pauline MAAS.
Hello everybody.
Hello Pauline.
Hello.
Okay, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Good morning here in Holland. It's 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Okay, here we are 4 p.m. here.
Yes.
So, Pauline will introduce us about the microbit. Okay, and how to get creative using microbit in the class.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I will pass the session to Pauline now. Okay, so Pauline, you can introduce yourself a little bit.
I will introduce myself a little bit. Well, for me, good morning, and for you, good afternoon. I'm really happy that I'm in this invited in this webinar. I made a small presentation for you, and then we go live to the microbit environment, and I show you some code what you can easily do with your students without needing lots of extra tools. So you can code online in the preview, or you can add more things, but I will come to that a little bit later. So, well, I'm Pauline MAAS. I'm originally a student of embroidery and Dutch, teaching Dutch. But when I finished my school, there was no work in education. So I switched in the ICT. And if you see here this big computer, this is how I start computer lesson and how I start my computer career. And I did that for 20 years. And then I thought, if I want to have more female colleagues, I have to start in education. So I did I work in a school for 2 or 3 days a week. And then the other days I write books about coding children, for coding for children. And I give lectures about it. At this moment, I work at a school for blind blind people, and they are having visibility difficulties. So here you can see this boy is reading Braille on cards to code each other. You know this card, you see this card, he is coding another person to go up or down and dance and stop. So I made those cards and they can read it like that. So, but also we teach the children HTML and Python, and because we really think it's important for them to learn code too. I am EU Coding Ambassador, and here on this button I am together with Peter Heldens. He's working for Microsoft, and together we are at this moment writing an English book, and we wrote 101 projects to make with the microbit. And that's a really nice way to work together like that, because he's really technical and I'm more the creative part. And here you see me on my back before a huge LED screen, what we taught children to code with the microbit. On my back you see a small matrix, so the matrix could be transformed to this big matrix you see on a time square, and we taught 500 children and teachers how to code such a big matrix. So that was really a cool project. And I'm mother of 4 children. Here you see them all, and you can see it is for the Corona time, because we are getting more and more in lockdown here in Holland. So that's a kind of a sad situation, but we keep on doing everything online. Yeah, I first want to know, I have a poll here on Mentimeter, so if you can scan the poll, or you can go to this website, menti.com. Maybe you can put it in the chat. Can you do that for me? Then we will show you. I will go to the poll right now. And I will do share screen. Share screen, go to here, and then share, go to Mentimeter. Present, yeah. So here you see the number 2. So 2 persons, yes. 2 persons, never. Okay. Are there more people? I hope to see more results. Yes. It's for me a good idea what to see, what to expect.
So maybe we can wait for the audience to respond. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we can show it. I continue, and people can point it in, because you put a number in. Yes.
Yeah.
You put the, okay.
So based from the result, maybe majority of the audience haven't tried the microbit yet.
Okay, that's it. That is good. Yes. So we will continue. I do a little bit of background. We can show. I do a little bit of background, because why it is important to learn the children how to use coding with the microbit, or at least coding, because with the microbit you really can make something yourself. And if you look at Jean Piaget, he is very important for the development of children. Then you always see he has this different kind of levels, and he always said if they really invent something themselves, they never forget it. So that's what I think is really cool. When I saw the microbit for the first time, I was immediately in love with it. I thought this is a way how to learn the children how to code and to make things and to be really creative. So, because here under you see the 4 stages he is having. He's Jean Piaget is describing, because when you are in the first stage, the sensomotoric stage, you really have to get the microbit, feel it, how many buttons does he have, how can you code it. So today we're going to stay in this first stage, and then you are ready to attach. In the next stage you are ready to attach, for instance, a LED light or a piezo, or maybe do a servo motor. And then when you go to the concrete operational stage, you can make something with it. Here I hacked a Barbie, you see, because I knew how to a LED light, and then here I thought, oh, let's put them in a Barbie and then attach a microbit to it, and then I can have like a scary microbit. And here in the last stage, then you see there were students, they really made something. They made like a noodle pot, and then this microbit is a microbit here inside, because microbit can measure the temperature, and there is this LED light around it, and the LED light will be green when the noodles are ready. So he is measuring the temperature when the temperature is getting down, and the temperature is on a good way, and then it has to stay there for another 4 minutes, then the noodles are ready, and then you can eat it. So this is really the stages how it's working. When you look at it, very often I see like pictures of children of 6 or 7 or 8 years old. They are working with the microbit, and then I say, okay, yes, they really can work with the microbit. They can make something on it, but they cannot really develop the whole functionality of the microbit with it. So I always prefer to be a little bit like 10 years old or 12 years old to really to get working with the microbit, because the microbit has all these beautiful sensors which you really can embed in your education. So I think that is really important. So, and Seymour Papert, you know, he is the inventor of the really at the beginning of children and coding, and that is 60 years ago already. He was doing this research on children and coding with small with computers. They were really big, but he taught children how to code computers and get like this small it looks like a kind of a bee-bot, but it is like it's called a turtle, and he invented the turtle coding language for children. So, and that is really the beginning of Scratch and Lego Mindstorm. So he's really at the beginning, and he said that children are really getting engaged when they construct something. Yeah, and they do like something which is a meaningful thing. So they make like a robot, a sandcastle, or a computer program, or a game, when they really make something. So that is really important too. So those persons I always have in mind when I make my lessons or when I do something with coding with children. So here, this is a project that has been done here in Holland. Here you see all those small boxes, and you see microbits in it, and you see LED lights hanging out, and they are really colorful. You see, they are really colorful. And all the children, they had the same material, and they all came up with these ideas. Those children, they are between 10 and 12 years old. And you see, it's really colorful. But when you look at the next slide, those children, they are 12 till 14 years old. So think now, what do you think will be different in this next slide? Will it be more colorful, less colorful, or?
I think less
colorful.
I think.
Okay. What will be more different then? Except for color.
Sorry, Pauline, we
Yes,
have a question here from Dr.
Yeah.
Michael Harvey. So, do you know when are the new microbit released?
They will arrive next month. Yeah, in November. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's really, I have a small picture of it. Yeah. Here you see the 12 till 14 years old, and then they had the same material, you see, but they think much more in 3D. And there you see they are further in the development of Piaget, that they think about really in a different way than when you look at the 10 till 12 years old. You see, this is really flat, and here they think really, it's not so colorful, but they really think in 3D, using the servos, using things that are going up and down and changing a lot. Yeah. So, well, the microbit is launched in 2015, and it is now in 60 countries. And in 2015, in the UK, it was specially developed for children to learn how to code. And in the UK, the first year, they handed out more than 1 million microbits to all the students in the UK. And the May-coded version number 3 did arrive last summer, and the end of next month, the new microbit will be there. And which is really good, that the Microbit Foundation is doing a lot of research on what is the effect of teaching with the microbit. And one of the really important difference is that the girls really like it, so they get much more interested in technical, doing technical jobs, and they get much more interested in coding with the microbit. So I'm happy with that, and I think that's really important because it's nice if they equally like it. And here is a picture of the new microbit. So it will arrive next month. So I'm really happy with it because it's in an inbuilt speaker. Here you see it, a built-in speaker. So you don't have to attach cables anymore, and then you much quicker are on the way. You can see it got like indents for the crocodile clips here. It got an extra button here on the top. You can touch this button and it will be an extra input. And also there is an on and off button, so you can leave the battery in the microbit, but still it is better to use like a battery pack for the microbit to control your microbit, or to give power to the microbit. So here you see the price will be the same, but there will be, of course, a slight difference on the Make Code website because of this new input and output. Also, it has like an input with sound, so you can clap your hands and then the microbit will react. So it got also like a sound sensor. So I'm really happy with that. I can't wait to have it in my hands. It will arrive this week, I hope. Yeah. Yeah, you can code the microbit in different kind of ways. Here's the Make code. You can code it with an app on your phone or on a tablet. You can code it with Scratch. You can code it with MicroPython, or there are also, you can code it with Make code on the computer, and you can code it with Tickle and with Playground. So there are different kind of ways to code your microbit. I really prefer to do it on the computer because that is really easy with downloading the code to the microbit, because that's what you want. Yeah. Now we're going to do a live session. Do you think that a lot of people will have like a computer to try it too? What do you think?
Okay, viewers. So do you have computers with you? So we are going to do hands-on.
Mm-hmm. Or is it no
Okay.
problem that I will do it hands-on, that everybody can see it? Yeah.
Okay, so you can share your screen.
Okay. First I have to stop this one. Yeah. So the way to go to the microbit is going to Make code. The Make code website, and there you see here the different kind of things what you can code. This is the circuit playground. The arcade game is also very fun to make, but today we're going to focus on the microbit. Yeah.
Okay,
in English. Yeah.
let me share the
the link.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the link is makecode.org, right?
Yes. You can do it on your phone too, no problem. You go to the same website, yeah. Or a tablet.
Okay.
Yeah, or a tablet. Yeah.
Okay, so Pauline, can you share your screen now?
I thought I did, yeah.
Okay, viewers, you can go to makecode.microbit.org to access the Make code. So we are going to do some hands-on project today.
Do you see my screen now on the Make code?
No, not yet.
Okay. Try again. Share screen.
Okay. So okay,
Do
okay,
you
we
see
can see
now?
it now. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You start with a new project, and then you have to give it a name. So we call it like, okay, test project, or any name you want to do. Here I say test. Yeah. So this is really the basic screen for the microbit. Here are all the blocks. Yeah. Here is the preview, and on this side you will drag all the blocks in what you want. So on start, for instance, you can say show icon.
Sorry, Pauline, can you maximize the screen?
Maximize? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So if you put it on start like this, immediately on the preview will come like what you put in here. And if I press on the side, I can change.
So what the difference? What the difference of on start and forever?
Yeah, on start and then on basic, because it is blue. You see at the colors, it is blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the difference on start and forever?
Forever, you can put a loop forever in there, or if you want to measure the temperature forever, then you use that.
Okay.
Or you can do like a check when you make a game. So we will make a game. Yeah. So too. So here is on start, show icon, and then you can change the icon and it will appear right away. Yeah. I can go to the input because I want to press button A. So I can press button A. Here's my input. You see it's another color. And then I can say basic again, and I say show string. Hi. And I can change it. And I can press here on A, and the name will appear. You see?
Oh, so when we press the A button, hello will
will
right?
be changed. Yes.
Okay.
You really have to press the button, because that will be the same when you do that on the microbit. Yeah, press that button. So I want to have like a button, another button, and then you see it will become gray because I have already a button A. So here I have to change it to button B.
Oh, okay.
And then, for instance, I can say I want to have like a number, my lucky number, 9. And I can show B, and the number will appear. So I have now A with text, and I have B with a number. You see? Yeah.
So any maximum number we can enter on show number?
Yes. Yeah, you can add decimal numbers too. But for instance, I can make like a dice on shake. I use unshake.
On shake.
Show number again. And then I go to math here in the button, and I can pick random between 1 and 6. And then now you see there is a shake button here. Press shake, and I have like a dice. You see?
Oh.
So that's really simple, isn't it?
So on shake, we enter the
and show number. So that is blue again.
Okay.
And then you can go to math.
Okay. So pick random.
And then pick random. And then you can put in random 1 till 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, and if I want to show it in the big screen, here is a big screen. So when you show your students, you can do it like this, and you will see it in the big screen. See it? You see?
Oh, yeah.
So, and for instance, if I want to use some music, I can go to input, and I can go like, when I press AB, because I haven't done that one. So now there is an A/B button appearing here, you see, and here is music. And you have different kind of ways to put in music. I can say play like a melody. I can press this, and I can. Do you hear my music?
Yeah, I can hear it. So the music will repeat itself.
Yeah, you can repeat himself, yeah, or I can make like a duplicate, a copy. I can go here to the gallery and I can say I want to have like Paris. You see, that is a different kind of tunes. And when I press button A/B, oh. You see?
So if we are using the old microbit, so we need to connect with the buzzer, right? Buzzer or
with a buzzer, yeah. So you can use your headphone or a crocodile clip. So the buzzer in the microbit, also the new microbit, will be not so loud. So if you want to have more loud music, it's better to you can attach it to an old out music box you have on your old computer or something. That will be much more fun. But you know, when you start in the beginning, the inbuilt piezo is good enough. Yeah. But you can also do, like, for instance, I get this out. Oh no, I will do here music. You here have like in the button you have like start a melody, and then here you have different kind of melodies. For instance, like the blues, and then I will put it in front and get it out. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So that is nice. Or if you know how to play read music notes, you can use all the notes you want. Yeah. For instance, this one, and I can copy this.
So the music teacher also can use this one, right?
Yes. And which is really because this is like a small children's song in Holland. So if I press now, it has to be repeated. So that is really good. Then you have to use the loop to do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then it can be like 2, and then you do again. So it's like Mary had a little lamb, something like that. Yeah.
Polly, we have one question here.
Oh, please. Yeah.
Okay, so the question is, can I control microbit robot by using microbit mobile apps?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, there is yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
There are different kind of apps that you can use. There is this official Microbit Foundation app, and you go directly to the website, and then you have to download the code by that's going to be downloaded connected by Bluetooth. Yeah, the microbit and your phone. So then he will transfer the data to the microbit.
Oh, okay.
Was that the question? Is that the answer what you wanted? Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So when I want to do a new one, I go to home and I can say it is immediately saved. You know, it is safe. You don't have to trouble about saving. You know, here is my old project. It is still there. And if I press home, and here you will see all the projects what I've been making. But I started a new browser this morning, so you don't see them all. So I say again, new project, and I say connect, because you can connect different kind of 2 microbits, which is fun because there can be like 70 meters in between. Then on the start, I say use the radio, set the radio group to for instance, one, but you can use 255 different kind of groups. So you can have like 255 different kind of groups. Here we say, okay, we put a radio on group 1. And then when I press on the button A, send a number to the other microbit. And here is 2. When I receive the number, do for me an animation. And I will show you when it is ready, then you understand what it is. Yeah. This is like an animation. Yeah, you see it's going to flash hard. The heart will flash 4 times. So when I press now A on my 1 microbit, another microbit appear. And when I press here on A, the flash will come. You see the heart flash will be flashing. And this is really cool because you can really change, do projects. You can measure temperature outside the house, or you can measure, for instance, the distance between 2 microbits. I made like a corona meter that he can see if you're 1.5 meters apart. I will show you later. I was testing it when you phoned me, so then you heard the music. So those kind of things, and you really can do like research with the microbit. If you do that, you can measure the temperature in a refrigerator or somewhere else, or you can see when it is getting dark, then something else will go on, a light will go on another microbit or something else. Or if somebody passed the microbit, then the other microbit can react and a light will go on. And I have like a Halloween pumpkin outside right now. So if people pass the Halloween, people pass my house, there is this microbit and he will sensor that. And then the Halloween pumpkin will make, there is light and there will be sound coming out of the pumpkin. So that's all in the microbit. Yeah. So I can make a game of you together, or I can do some more explaining and showing what I have here. So what do you think?
So before we proceed about that, so we have one more question.
Yes, please. Yeah.
So question from the viewers: after we code in the microbit platform, can I deploy the developed microbit code to Google Play Store as standalone Android app?
No, that's not. No, I don't think so. No, because what do you think you want? What do you want to put in the Play Store then? What, the game you make or the game you made?
So based from this question, so he or she wants to do the standalone Android app. So I don't think we can do that using microbit, right?
No, but there is like there are lots of when I look here in advanced, you see there are much more functions coming up. For instance, like a game, so we can make like a small game. But even here we have like extensions, and there are many devices. For instance, when I have like a NeoPixel, I have like NeoPixel shoes. I have them here. I can show it here. So, and for instance, here is like a car you can use, and then you can code a car. And then if you buy something and then it is then very often you can find it here on the microbit. So if you buy something which has the microbit with it, then they made their own blocks for it. So if I add, for instance, like the NeoPixels.
Okay, so we have one more question here.
Yes.
The question is, can we introduce microbit to children under 7 years old? Is it appropriate?
I prefer that you do Scratch for that, because it's nice if they have like a basic for Scratch and then continue doing that, because Scratch is much more suitable for them, because the microbit has all these nice things to use, you know, these sensors on the microbit or the advanced options on the microbit, and really coding challenges. And if you do it very quick, when they are very young, they think when they are 10, oh, I did that already, and they are not interested anymore. And then I think the microbit is more interested from the age of 10 or higher, because you can really start coding with them and make things with it. So for 7 years old, I think a Scratch will be much more fun to do. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
More questions?
So you can proceed the next one.
Yes, okay. Shall we make a game, or shall I show what I'm standing here? Yeah.
Can we do a game?
A game? Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I go here, new projects, say game. Yeah. Yeah. Here, on the start, yeah, I have to put a player here on the button, and for that I have to make a variable, and I call this variable and I call it player. It will be a player. You see, those variables, they will come, they will appear, and I can say set player to 0, but I want to use the pins on here, you know, the LED lights on here. So I go to advanced and I go to game, and I set create a sprite. You see, this is also new. It will attach immediately to where it goes. So when I said on start, create a sprite at 2, it is in the middle, but I wanted to have it here on the button. So, and then when I hold my key, you see it is 2, and here is 2, 4. So I have to change that in 4. And now you will see it will be on the button. You see, there it is.
Okay.
And when I press button A, I want it to move to the left. So I say the game, and I wanted the sprite, not the sprite, but I want to change it into the player. And then I want to have it go to the left. So that is x minus 1, you see? And I go here, it go to the left. And of course, I want it to go to the right too. Yeah, that is logical. So in the case, press B. You see? Here it goes.
Oh, okay.
So that is something already. Yeah. Now we want to have an enemy which will fall down. Yeah. So I have to make another variable, and I call it enemy. Yeah. And this I'm going to put in forever, because he will check, he will do that the whole time. So forever,
Okay.
forever, forever. Yeah. I will put in a pause. A pause. Here's a pause. And then on random, I say do a pause of 2 seconds in 2 and 4 seconds. So it will appear random. And here again, set enemy and create a sprite again. And it has to be, oh, not that one. Pick random between 1 and 4. So it will pick randomly here on the top. It will appear randomly on the top. And not 2, but 0. There it is. You see? It's there. And now another one will appear. You see? Okay. Another one will appear. Yeah. Now I want to have it to fall down. So what I use is like repeat. I repeat 4 times with a small pause. For instance, like 200 milliseconds. And I say with the game, change the enemy, and not the X, but I want to change the A by 1. And you will see it will fall down. It will go down. You see?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then when this one is touching each other, yeah, then the game is over, of course, yeah, because that is the person. So I will put in like a logical test if if the player is touching the enemy, yeah, then game is over. Somewhere here. Yeah, game over. You see, then game over because I moved. So, and then there is one last thing. What I want to have, I also want to win, of course. Yeah. So I want to get the score. So what I do is another pause. Oh, sorry. Pause 200. As I change score. Change score by A. And then delete the enemy. Now you will see it will fall down and I'm having a point. I'm having a point.
Okay.
So, but if those two attach each other, then now I've lost, you know, I've lost. So this is kind of a small game what you can do. If you want to put it on the microbit, then you have to attach the microbit to the computer with a cable, with a USB cable. I just did this. Yeah. You hear my computer is saying, yes, I have it. Then you can stay here, pair device. Pair device. Oh, let's do quickly. Pair device. No, it doesn't find it. Oh. It's always like that, yeah, when you have a demonstration. There it is. Verbinding, connect. And then you say download. You will download it on the microbit and then you can play it on the microbit if you want to. Yeah. So I will close this. Or are there other questions? Because this is really a very small game. This game is in the presentation, so you can copy it and try it out and make it better or change it.
Pauline, hi. We have one more question from the viewers.
Yes.
So she said, I saw many models of microbit on the online marketplace. Which model you think is suitable for total beginners?
Yeah. I really think you can just start with the microbit. Yeah. And if you want to add something to the microbit, you need some crocodile cables. Yeah. Just cables. Yeah. Just cables to do this. And attach like a LED light to it. That's really the basic. And if you want to continue, then for instance, I have it somewhere. Oh, here it is. You can, I like this McQueen microbit car. It is reasonably cheap. It got like LED lights on it. It got sound in it. And it's got like a line detector on it. So you can use this microbit and control it, for instance, with another microbit. With another microbit, you can control those two. So this is a really nice addition if the children understand the basic of it. So I don't know, here you see, the lights will go on. You see, the lights will go. I didn't put a sound on it. So, and he got like a he can sense when he's close to a wall or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can, yeah.
So the model using the sensor.
What you say?
So the model that you showed us earlier, so that one using sensor, right?
Yes, that is using a sensor. It got like a line sensor and also like a distance sensor in it.
Okay.
So, and now with when you put a new microbit in it, also then the microbit has like a sound sensor, so you can shout to it, stop, and it will stop. Yeah, for instance. Yeah. So that would be good. And here I can show you the coronameter I made. Here you see, I have like two, and they don't have a smiley face, and you can hear the sound because they are too close. But if I go apart, it will stop.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when it comes together, so here I used like the radio signal, and it will sense the strength of the radio. So if it is really close, it will be sensed like that. And for instance, what is really fun to make for beginners is really like make a drawing, put a LED light on there, and on the back you have like aluminium foil, and you can use the cables, and the lights will go on and off and on and off, and you can add even sound to it if you want to. So that's really a basic project. And here is the Barbie I made. Can you see the Barbie?
Yeah.
I hacked the Barbie in the back, yeah, put in crocodile clips, and then when you attach a microbit to it, yeah, then the lights will go on and off if you want to. It's kind of it's creepy, but it is fun to make.
It's a bit creepy.
I know, it is kind of wicked, but here are my ears, yeah, and it is 3D printed, and here's the microbit on it, you see? And this is like a special LED light, which has like 4 legs. So I can choose the color I want to, matching my clothes, of course. Yeah. And here is the, this is the one this is what I didn't have ready yet when we found. Yeah. Here is, I made shoes. If I walk those shoes, it will change color. Yeah. I coded those shoes, and if I change color. So I like to do that. And of course, I'm an embroidery teacher. So for instance, and I made like a skirt. I will add this. You always have to put like the battery on, so it's easier to have like battery packs on it. Yeah. So you see my skirt. So if I dance, the lights will go on. You see?
Oh, okay.
Here's a microbit, and I put in all those small LED lines to it. And I make like different circuits, LED circuits to do that. And this is one of the last projects I made. It's like an infinity cube.
Oh, they were nice.
Yeah. So here. So this is the code of the microbit. So it will change color, and you can see really in the deep. You see it will change. It's changing colors. Yeah. So those are some projects I made. And I really think the fun is to really start from the beginning and make it bigger and bigger. So I have a few things still in my presentation, if there is time, or is there a question?
We have one question here. So any website that you recommend us to buy the microbit?
Yeah, well, I always order them in the UK with Rapid Online, but I'm not sure if you can do that. You know, because the shipping will be expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the microbits, if you buy them in a few, then usually in the UK it is like £11, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you buy a few of them, it will be £11 each. And I can buy this small car in Holland for €20. So, and then you have like this, and then you have to put your microbit in it. And you don't need like 10 in the classroom, you know, 1 or 2 is fine. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And all the other materials, it's like crocodile clips or LED lights, a lot of carton, what you can use, or other things. So, yeah. For instance, like here. Yes, I always have things lying here. You know, you see my Yeah. Here, this is all carton. It's only like a servo on the back. You see? It's carton. Yeah. And when and then this this head will turn. It will go up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. And for instance, this is a car. This is a car, but I made it from carton and servo and wooden wheels. You see, wooden wheels. And this is an old CD I had. Yeah. And like has 2 microbits on it to control the cell phone. Yeah. More questions?
Okay, so we don't have any question left.
Okay.
So
I have some more sheets in my presentation to really finish it off. Is that okay?
So, can you share any activities that we can do with the student with learning disabilities?
Yeah, because when you go to the Make Code environment, I will share my screen again. Then I can show you. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see the Make Code again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I go to home, and here are many tutorials. You see, those are all tutorials. They're all for free. Yeah. And here are also some more projects what you can make. So here is programming a LED light, programming hot and cold, and different kind of things what you can use an arcade button, you know, really an arcade button to use it, but you can make it with carton too. So here are some easy games what you can make. You see, so here are many examples. Here, make a guitar or a banana keyboard, or hack your headphones. Use a headphones to do that. So there are.
Can we share our project with our students?
Yes, yeah, that's really good, because when you, for instance, when you finish, can you see my Make Code again?
Yeah.
Yeah, here is a share button.
Okay.
There's a share button, and you can say publish post. And here you can say copy this link, or they can they use the QR code and they can change your basic code, for instance, or something else. Yeah. So
Okay.
you can, as a teacher, you can make a simple starting code. And also you have like microbit in the classroom. You see this? Microbit in the classroom?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can give your activity a name, first project. And here I say it is to be Make Code. I can say launch classroom. Then it's a full website where you can, for instance, say like, okay, I will have like I will send a basic code to my students. We'll do it now very quickly, yeah? So, but you can use it and get it out. So, and I even can say it has to be JavaScript or Python, something else. I say share the code with my students. Done. And then I go to the dashboard, and then my students, they can go to here, to this link. You see, microbit.org. They have to fill in pink, rabbit, helicopter, piano, and this number. And then I can see all the students. So maybe 1 or 2, we can wait, see if you can do this. Then we can see they get the code too. I can show it on my screen, and I can see what my students are doing then.
Microbit.org.
Yes.
/join.
Yeah, /join.
So color. So we need to enter the PIN number, right?
Yeah, the PIN number, the pink, rabbit, helicopter, piano, and the PIN number, and then the number.
Oh, color pink. Animal is rabbit.
Yes.
Rabbit. The transport is a helicopter.
Yeah.
Object piano.
I do the same.
So I need to enter my name, right?
Yes, you enter your name. Here, I see. You are there, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will do again on my phone.
Pauline, we have two questions here.
Very good. Yeah.
So the first question is, can Scratch code converted to microbit code?
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
you can use Scratch, and then you can add the make code blocks to it, and then you can make like a project in Scratch where you use your microbit too, which is really
Okay.
fun because you get in a very different level. You see now, I see like 4 students, they have joined. You see?
So Pauline, we have second question.
Yes, please. Yes. Here,
Uh,
if you look at my screen, you can see all the students here. You see, if you can change something, I will see it here on my screen. So I can show it on the big screen, or I can share this what they have done. So, okay, what is the question?
the second question is, just wondering, does microbit have an online support community?
Yes, they have. Yes, that's really huge. And you have like this huge Facebook group, Insta accounts, on Twitter, lots of questions. And of course, the microbit person, they are all makers. Yeah. So they want to help and they share everything. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's really a huge community to ask your questions. And I think like the Facebook group is always very, there are like 4 or 5 Facebook groups what I've all joined. So yeah. So here I can see if somebody is changing something, and if they are ready, they can hand in. Hello. So here you see the Aishian, she put in another code, you see? Yeah. So I can see it here. Here you are making another button, you see, or you can put that in. I can show it, I can see it live, even if we are very far ahead, you know? Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can monitor our students' work.
Yes, you can monitor your students. And what is really cool, you can say like, okay, the lesson is finished, but we will continue next week. Then you as a teacher, you can save this web page with all the code of your students, and they can log in next week again with a different code, but they can log in again, and then you can see what they have made. They can continue their projects.
Oh, okay.
Because here on the top is like Save Classroom, you see? Yeah. Kijk, and Helena here, she has finished. Yeah, she handed in. She's finished. Yeah.
Oh,
And
so,
I can say download the code. So that's nice, FADZLI, you're finished too. Very good.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You see?
so on my screen will be showed the congratulations, you have finished.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And here I can say Save Classroom. I can say download the classroom or end the session. If I say download the classroom, I can use it again next week. Then I have to go to this web space as a teacher, say resume classroom, and I get the new code. I have to open my door for my cat, or she will destroy my house. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, and also you have like a microbit stream where you can stream your lesson. Like now we did it like in a very simple way, but you can stream your lesson really cool on the microbit and show the code what they have to do. So that is all very new and in beta where you can show that.
So we have one more question here.
Yes.
Is that legal to put JavaScript AdSense ads into the microbit code?
If you go to the MakeCode, you can use JavaScript or Python in the MakeCode environment, and you can use MicroPython to put on the microbit. So, and when I don't know if you can put another language on it, but it's only suitable for those two. Yeah, for those 3, like the block environment, Python, and JavaScript. Yeah.
Okay. So we already reached at the end our webinar for today. So
yeah.
Thank you, Pauline.
It was really nice. Thank you. Yeah. I hope it, and you can look in the presentation because I still had some tips for you. What can you make, or what do you have to buy? And then I always say start really small and make it bigger, because it's more important that they really understand what to do with it. Yeah. And then make the next step. If you look at the Piaget is saying that it is going really slowly, stage by stage by stage. So don't give them a car right away if they don't understand the blocks right. Yeah. So, and I can make like, now, well, we made 101 projects. They described it. It's all in Dutch, sadly. But of course, we had to make like 300 projects to see what will work in the classroom. So that was fun to do, of course. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Pauline. I have
Pleasure.
learned,
Yeah.
I have learned a few things today.
Yeah, very good.
Okay, so we have compliments from the viewers. Really
Thank
creative.
you. Thank you.
So they really love your shoes, your shoes and your skirt.
Yeah, you can make it yourself. Yeah, because I'm into those things, you know.
Okay, so we have fun a lot this afternoon.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, Pauline.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
So maybe we can arrange another webinar for more advanced class.
Yes, we can do an advanced class, or we can do the arcade. But arcade is fun too. Then you can really make a game. Yeah. On a small arcade block, or you can make that online too. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah. And I know this is working, so that is good to know. Yeah.
So before we end our webinar today, so any last word from you for the viewers?
Yeah, well, think big, but start small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you, Pauline, for spending your time today for us in Malaysia.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so thank you to all the viewers for today's webinar. Hope you enjoy and you learn something new for today. So don't forget to fill up the form. So you can use the form that published by the Cikgootube Johor. Okay, so that's all for today.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye, Pauline.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah.